Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Felsbrunn. Sorry if the mic sounded a little weird there, I was just dragging it across the desk to get a little closer to me. So, we're on Felsbrunn. It's the gap in between Zimar Wells. So, what do we need to do? What are we talking about? Well, we've got a bit of harvesting to do by the looks of things. So we'll crack off on GPS because I want to see what that's like now. See if that's changed. And a bit of spraying to be done over here. So, the announcement of the new DLC got announced yesterday. I just double-checked, triple-checked my emails to make sure I'm not going to pull a, and see if I can actually talk about it. So, yes, I can. Embargo got lifted at, well, 4 PM UK time yesterday. So, I'll talk about it in today's video. What do you guys think? When I first saw it, I'm not going to lie, I was like, really? This type of thing? Is this what we really need? And the more I looked at it, the more I thought, thinking of British stuff, it's not bad. I think Anderson are American, say? Not 100% on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But as a whole, what do I really feel on it? I kind of think it's a kind of crappy DLC to begin with. I'll straight up say that. Bale handling stuff, we've needed a bit more stuff. The bio baler kind of looks interesting. The bale wrapper and a line looks interesting. It looks decent stuff, don't get me wrong. Just my first impression of it is kind of, yeah. But, hey, the first DLC is usually kind of like that. But yeah, very much interested to see your guys' opinion on it. I'll fill that up. It's got lots of different equipment in there, that's for sure. Looking at the full list, which I don't know how much they're saying when they say about all the new stuff, but we've been sent the new list, and I've not got it up. I'm not even gonna talk too much about it, other than the fact of that, yes, there is going to be a new DLC, and it's predominantly bale stuff. But overall, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, I had to reply. I swear today, the last 2 days. Yesterday was Jess's mum trying to figure out how to put windscreen wipers on the vehicle, and now someone else is messaging me that needed a message. Alright, I think it was that should be this field. This is actually needed to fertilize. Now, a word of warning for everyone that is using a version of Courseplay. Guys, make sure you keep that thing up to date. I know of 2 cases now, one of which was Simulation for the Nation, where Courseplay has inevitably nuked their game save. Now, we don't know if it's a mod conflict causing it, or whether it's Courseplay in general locking up and causing an issue. But there was a chap in Giant's Discord that had the issue, and now Simulation for the Nation, that happened when he was in TeamSpeak with us. So, be warned, keep your Courseplay up to date. I am running 112.dev. This version top number doesn't matter. This bottom number. It seems like if you're above, he was in the 80 whatever. It seems I haven't experienced any issues myself, but I've been in the 90s and stuff like that. Versions are now the 112, so hopefully that type of crap got ironed out. But again, word of warning, back up your guys' game saves. As soon as he mentioned that last night, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm backing up my game save again. I'm doing that quite frequently right now for that exact issue. Okay, so fertilizing. Actually, we need to switch off GPS. Oh, that's right, yep, he's added offset in too. Temporarily. I say temporarily, but it's not temporarily. This is the 21. That one. Yeah, we'll do a headland. Screw it. Drive course. Oh, drive course. Geez, make a course. Make sure it's on fertilize, which it is. This waypoint, drive course. I'll keep an eye on it. It should be okay. Yep, it appears to be okay. Sweet. Switch that off. Fire that up because we will be needing that, and jump into this. Which this needs actually maintenance. Now the header, as I've spoken about several times, the header isn't going to leave looking rough. Yes, it's going to affect the speed of it. Well, it is maintained. Oh, that was fuel. GG. I just like the look of it looking like it's worn, which headers would. And it probably doesn't take long for a brand new header to look like this. That's where I said I think everyone's on the same page with this. We love the wear, but we kind of wish it didn't have an effect on the maintenance, like especially ground implements that are going into the ground. Plows, cultivators, seeders, stuff like that, where the tines and whatever, the moldboards are painted, they're going to wear. The paint's going to wear off of them. Same with the header. Anything that's got abrasion happening to it, it's going to wear. And it just looks weird when all of a sudden you're painting over it. Unless something's broken, you just don't do that. Yeah, sure, a plow you may throw a coat of oil over it or some primer or something to stop the, after the season's over and done with, to stop the boards hitting from rust and stuff like that, but it's probably about it. Maybe you just get a cheap can of paint, black or whatever, or just spray it for the same purpose. Right, what we'll do here is we'll come over a tad and we'll go to our GPS window, drop the A line, drive forward hopefully enough, and we will get a wonderful B line. Yep. Luckily the auto width was fine. Auto width, double check. Yep. Not going to worry about offset. Let's actually check to see what the offset looks like even. I'm guessing that runs off of this. Yeah, it does. That's cool. Back. Okay, so it's a red line going off. Okay, cool. I was wondering what that would look like. I can't remember what colour it used to be before in the original, so it's probably a key binding for that too, which again I'll need to put in the Stream Deck. Alright, let's fire up the old plough. Got our GPS track on. Did I say fire up the old plough? Yep, we're ploughing. Oh yeah, I know all the terminologies. Right now we are seeding the ground. Look at all of our seeds going. There's probably someone on YouTube that's actually done that as a joke and people have taken them seriously. YouTube is a funny place. You know, one of these days I'll have to just sit here and go back to my roots and play the game and just harvest a field. Whether it's on Marwell or another map at some point. Like, as much as I don't play the game a lot, so I don't get burnt out of it, I do enjoy it. I really do. If I wasn't doing it for YouTube, would this be one of my most played games? 100%. I would guarantee you 100% I would be on Farm Sim probably a lot. But doing it for YouTube and everything else, it gets to a point where you don't want to play it too much so you don't get burnt out. I know there's some people that will quite happily play the living crap out of it. I didn't like that. Oh. When I did an overhang, I really goofed up. Alright. I really goofed up. This is what we could do with that offset. A-line. Is that going to be enough? Should be at least. As I was saying, it gets to a point where you just don't want to get bored of it, and I've done that. I talk about it time and time again. Where back in, I think it was FS13 or FS11 or whatever map it was, I think it was 13, I felt like I was having to play the game to just make content, and I hated that. Yeah, I didn't think we would. Let's hit a miss. I absolutely hated that. And nowadays, although I play the game more than ever in the grand scheme of things, because I'm not playing it off camera a lot, and granted, times have changed for me. I can actually afford to get a game if I want to. Back then, I couldn't. The only games that I could really get were probably Farm Sim and a few others, if that. Like, I didn't have my own money to play with. Back then, YouTube wasn't paying me, well, outright, to be honest. Back then, too, I was in a network, which, well, networks, they do exist, but they don't exist at the same time, because in the grand scheme of things, they fell apart when the demonetization on YouTube started happening hardcore. When, well, we all know what happened there and who was at fault with that. And who's still on the network, or the platform, which shouldn't be on the platform, but because they make the platform a lot of money, which the platform needs to survive, said idiot is still on platform. Can't you tell I love that person? Not. Anyway. Yeah, because of MCNs and stuff like that. It's, yeah. I was with one of them back then too, so. What was it? Maker Studio, and it went over to... No, it was originally Social Blade. Went to Maker Studio. And I was with them for years. And it wasn't until Banky, as a name you guys probably haven't heard of for a long ass time. Why is it missing stuff? Said to me, like, you know how much they're actually taking? And we worked it out. And I can't remember the specific amounts, but it was a significant amount. And it was coming up to the term of the contract, and it was alongside all of that happening. At the time, I think both me and Dave, remember Dave, we were in Maker Studio, so I'll come back down and fix all this and go back up. And we both wanted to leave before we were doing good, and that's when the whole crap on YouTube started happening, and actually Makers was nuking everyone anyway, so the release was fairly simple. But little did we know, YouTube was going to go down the pan, and, well, revenue was gone. Times have changed on the platform for sure. See it time and time again. And just look at however long you guys have been watching content on the platform. And I'm not talking, don't think I'm complaining about money here, I'm not. It's just how much YouTube's changed as a whole. It's crazy. Like, I remember back in the day when it was a decent place to be, and is it so much a decent place to be now? Probably not, to tell you guys the truth. You know, what will happen to YouTube in the next, how, year or so? 2 years, 3 years? Will it still be around? Who knows? I mean, I've alluded to this quite a lot in the live streams, and if you guys are there, you're more inclined to hear snippets of info about myself, but I quite often say a lot of my personal life and a lot about the YouTube when I'm happy enough to release the content. Why is it keeping on missing stuff? When I'm happy enough to release info about it, I will, but there's a lot in my personal life that's going to be changing this year. I can guarantee you guys that. And what will happen with the channel? I don't know. I do plan on keeping the channel around. I do want to continue the channel. I know it's going to slow down. Will there be daily live streams? No, there won't be daily live streams. I can guarantee you guys that much. I will be lucky if I can get a live stream out a week, let alone... it will have to be weekends. More than likely it will have to be weekends. Or it will be later at night in the evenings over here. And I know a lot of you are going to miss it. And it's going to be a shame, but times are going to change. I'm telling you, times are going to change for me. And it's something that's been needed to be done for years. But alas, moving back onto the game and the DLCs. So after that being announced, I wonder what else we're going to get. The first DLC to me is always kind of meh. It really is. To me, it's never great. To be straight up honest, it's never one that's always grabbed me and gone, oh my god, that's amazing. And this one, it's interesting. I don't think much of it right away. And will it do that well? I doubt it. But that being said, bit of promotional, and I've got to keep doing this. There is a affiliate link down in the description for said brand new DLC. Is it gonna miss the freaking course again? It is too. That is incredible. What is going on with the GPS right now? But as I was saying, there's an affiliate link down on the bottom for the DLC if you want to buy it directly through Giants. It helps myself out a little bit, and it helps Giants out a lot. If you're on PC, you can get it from Giants for Steam, and if you got the game on a disc or collector's edition, whatever, you can also get it from Giants. That's the only way you can get the DLC, actually. But that is the way I recommend it, because if you want to support Giants, want to keep them doing what they do, Steam takes a large cut, not just of Giants, from any developer. So the best way to actually get DLC games, if a developer offers it, a lot of them don't, but if they do, is actually through their own website, because they get 100% of it. What is actually going on? Why is it so badly offset? What's the working with for this? Is it wrong? No, I was right. Headers. Oh, yes it is. 7.6. That will do it. I wondered. Oh, do I need to be on the header for this? Ah, crap. I've got rid of my GPS line. Oh, auto width actually doesn't work at all. Well, what crock of crap. Alright, dial that down. Enjoy the clickiness. What did I say? 7.5 on it. I think. $7.6. Oh my god. There we go. Happy days. Oh, I need to put a mute button on that in the GPS window because I just down here blew everybody's eardrums out sneezing. Oh my god. Apologies. Wow. Hot dang. AB line. Drop the A. Switch that on. GPS, a wonderful, lovely tool. Easy to use when you set it up correctly. See, I goofed there too. I think it's just easier to drive into the damn field to set it up. And this is why having this save track thing is worth it. But I'm still not using that yet because I don't want it to corrupt the game. At this point, it's probably safe to use too, but there we go. Happy days. I don't want to run that risk. Yeah, I'll just leave the HUD on. That's finished spraying over there too, which is good. Yield out of this field's kind of poor as well, and that was fully fertilized too. So I hope you guys are still enjoying Felsbrunn as much as I am. Like, I genuinely enjoy this map. I really do. 11:20 already. My goal today is to get 2 videos done. That is my goal in live stream. I don't care what the other video is, but my goal is to get 2 videos recorded. I think it's going to be on Euro Truck this weekend as well for that, and yes, it will be a classic again. It seems like I've found the niche as far as my Euro Truck stuff goes, and that's classic vehicles, which are few and far between, guys, unfortunately. And at the same time, it's been a while since I've been able to get back into Pro Mods. Kind of miss playing that. You know, I just need to download the latest version. I got the that file or whatever it is. I just need to download the main thing, but unfortunately the latest expansion still isn't working. I don't think they've converted it yet. I think that really screwed them, that one. Luckily it doesn't happen often, but you can't blame anyone, and it's a mod at the end of the day. It's going to break when SCS bring out new areas to a map. Just kind of sucks when there's so much downtime and obviously not being able to use it, but there is a workaround, which I just need to download it and I can get that company up and going again. As far as American Truck Sim goes, well, that's still trucking along. We know what the new DLC is for that going to be. It's going to be Washington. At some point, I've said it, I kind of want to restart that game save and have a base up where it's going to be definitely greener all the time. And we'll see what Washington's like. It could be coming up very soon, and it's going to be a headache for me because I'll cheat the money and do what I did last time, or get a job where you make a crap ton of money and XP straight off the hop. Because as much as it's pretty neat starting your own company and working for someone per se, it just takes too long. That's not the side of the thing I actually enjoy. I really enjoy just starting off with a piece of crap and working your way up, which is kind of the way I want to do it. Now, whether YouTube will allow me to do that as far as you guys wanted to watch, that's another thing, but we'll see. And that's what I did on Euro Truck, to be fair. And I want to get back into that save. The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, you know what, I really want to get back into Euro Truck. So I may end up downloading Pro Mods? Yeah, Pro Mods. After I'm done recording this and record the Euro Truck on that profile. Copy everything across, get the stuff hopefully working, get a low loader, buy that. That's what I want to do, is the low loader stuff. Really enjoy that. You guys know that. That is the jam for me. Funny enough, in yesterday's video we were harvesting too. Never realised. But today I'm doing it myself. With the aid of GPS, of course. Now I've got GPS all up, set up correctly, working with wise. I've never tried saving a course. I may actually do that on Marwell maybe at some point. I think once I get the bigger combine on there is when I'll probably start doing a lot of that. Saving the courses. Like you would real life too. Especially once you get adaptive curve going and all of that. Save field by number. So I think once we get to the end of this, we should be ready to rock and roll. When you think about it, there's a real crappy yield out of this field. Dang. Now, a lot of people recently have been saying about the amount of feed that the animals have been taking. Now, I've been meaning to look on this map to see... It's going to want to save to, isn't it? Yep. How many animals we actually have cow-wise on here. Oh, we've only got 6. And, oh yeah, I see what you guys mean, actually. It takes 21,000. I've always had such a low number of animals where, on Marwell, I want to go ham with it. Off. Oh, I wonder if I had that on by mistake. Switch that off. And... nuke the lights. There we go. I think I got everything down here. Just run down and make sure. Looks like it. Yep. I'm not even going to bother with a trailer. If I can get this thing through here, which I'll just dump the header. Should be able to. Now I'm in two minds whether I'll keep this combine on Marwell as well. Kinda tempted. And get some smaller fields and run this combine out of the other yard. I think would be kinda neat. But alas, we'll have to wait and see. Now the forklift. I think, yeah, the forklift always lived down here. I'm thinking of Marwell where it was at the main yard. Not the main yard, the shop. There we go. Might as well do it like this. And hopefully that's not going to be too much of a pain to blur out. Okay, the Monday 4th of March thing. So I come running back over it so quick. Alright, where's the thing? Did it actually do its job? You gotta check. Sometimes cosplay can act up or wrong. Yeah. Oh, we need to plan that. Yeah, it did it. The corner needs line for whatever reason. Oh well. Alright, I'll fold this up and get this out of the field, and this is probably where we'll wrap it up. We've been 28 minutes. No sense going into another task right away. Everything seems okay. The cows will probably need cleaning admittedly, but we can save that for Thursday, in theory. And yeah, I'm going to jump and... Now I've been talking about pro mods and everything. It's, yeah, it's got the bug going. Kind of want to download that now. Brakes. Brakes. Whether I'll keep to the old truck or not, or be back on pro mods again. I can't tell you. Can't tell you. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. Just a slightly shorter than normal. I hope these videos don't keep getting shorter and shorter. They shouldn't. The Marwell, I'm gonna save recording that until, well, it'll be Tuesday now until I'm actually done live streaming on that. We've got a lot of stuff to do as far as harvesting and wading and fast timing, so I'd rather wait for that to happen, or I'll quickly jump on and see, and I may even change my mind again. So until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next episode of Farming Simulator tomorrow on Marwell Manor Farm. Later.